My name is Mark Kozlowski, and I am the author of Faustus, PhD. I currently work in the lab of David A. Terrell in chemistry and chemical engineering. So on a particular day, I might express a protein, I might do some cloning. I probably spend about 50 or 60 hours a week in lab. Grad school can be very demoralizing at times. You can spend a week or two just really cranking on something and it just doesn't work. The thing I like about Caltech is it's a friendly, collegial environment. My boss is quite patient, and quite tolerant of doing things like writing a play.
Can I take your ticket?
One great thing about Caltech is because there are no theater majors, we don't have a guaranteed pool that we can draw from. So it's very open and I think very accepting for that reason. This is something we just do for fun, and I think everybody just has a wonderful time. So the inspiration for Faustus, PhD came in an evening very much like the one I depict in the opening scene. I was sitting in the lab and I was planning out my experiments for the next 2 weeks. And it dawned on me that when those 2 weeks were over, I might have absolutely nothing to show for it.
Are you kidding? I can't finish a PhD by myself?
And I thought to myself, if only I could know exactly how to do these experiments and know how they would work, I could probably wrap up a PhD in about 2 years. And that's a prospect for which some grad students might be willing to sell their soul. Having an idea and developing it and then seeing it on stage is really thrilling. The director has also been really fantastic in giving good suggestions.
Downstage, so you get this great shout.
And that process has been very educational, I think. I'd say that it's about the price of ambition, or just kind of an unbridled ambition without good, deep thought behind that ambition.
Yay, the ability to create and manipulate life itself.
Faustus embarks on some very dangerous and very morally dodgy experiments. I don't want to get into the exaggeration of Frankenstein where science is evil and it's immoral. I don't want to say that, but I do think that we do have to be guided by moral principles, or just kind of a moral center that is completely independent of the scientific method or the way that we learn we can do something. The project that I'm currently working on, there have been frustrating weeks, frustrating months, frustrating half years. But now when I step back and I say, okay, we have this paper, we've done all this stuff, I do feel a sense of satisfaction. Was I ever tempted to sell my soul? Can I say no comment on that one?